Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here with another Power Rangers theory video based on today's Dino Fury. But before we get started, I just want to remind you to like this video if you enjoyed it, and climb the steps and ring that bell to get notifications for more of my Power Rangers news, reviews, and more stuff of that nature. So, in this week's Dino Fury, we actually got a huge reveal about Ninja Steel and about Dino Charge. Is that they were both created, the teams I guess, but the power sources were created by the Morphin Masters, and the Morphin Masters have been observing, and it almost seems like the Nexus Prism is a certain special thing that's used by the Morphin Masters to be like this sentient drone. I don't know if it's being controlled by them, but we found that out. And for whatever reason, it was chilling out on Earth again after some time, during the Dino Fury Rangers time, and it was just kind of spinning at the docks. It wound up on the waterfront when the Rangers found it and started reading it for visions. And during the fight, it for some reason went underwater, and then it left, and they don't know why. So my theory is, based on just speculation from the episode review, is that it had something to do with the Gold Ranger. Because if you don't know, you know, the Gold Ranger is based on a Mosasaurus, aquatic base. I think it's the creature that ate Lena Luthor in Jurassic World. I can't remember if I'm right about that. But it's aquatic based. And in Ryusoulger, obviously, it's also aquatic based, but there's a whole thing about Ryusoul Gold comes from this underwater society of the Ryusoul tribe. So we get to see a little bit of that, and the Zord is frequently underwater with that. So it just seems like too much of a coincidence. And I said in the review that I really liked the idea that that was our nice little teaser for the Gold Ranger that you might only know if you're really thinking about it, but it wasn't too on the nose. So my theory is the Nexus Prism went down there for some reason that had to do with the Gold Ranger. Now, what is that? I don't know, because all we know is that for whatever reason, the Gold Ranger and Green Ranger and Black Ranger powers got separated from Zato and the others, and we don't know why. I think there's a good chance we'll find that out. I didn't think we were going to find out origins from Ninja Steel in the middle of Dino Fury, so I get a feeling we'll find that out. But I think we'll more specifically probably find out why the Gold Ranger powers were separated, because it's a Six Ranger debut. So maybe the powers are under there, maybe it's the Zord that's under there. Why would the Nexus Prism want to interfere with that? Is it the Morphin Masters wanting to interfere? Because we did see that the Morphin Masters observe, and they've been watching the Dino Fury team, so it's possible that from their observations they know that the Dino Fury Rangers are going to need that sixth Ranger that they created, because they also created the Dino Fury powers, and know that it's underwater. So maybe they took steps either to awaken something under there, like maybe they awakened the Zord, or they awakened the powers for someone to find, or it's possible that like the powers were somehow under there, and it like absorbed it into itself, the Nexus, and then it's going to drop it off somewhere so that it's more findable. Or it could drop it off to Rafcon. I recently did a theory video about who the Gold Ranger will be. Now we know who the actor is going to be, but I'm talking about the character. And you know, there's a couple different options that I talked about in the video. It could just be another new character, but I think that his name's Ion, and I think the actor even said he's from Rafcon. So, but I guess that it leads to two options, if that's true, is that he's either one of the original Rangers from Zato's time, or he's from modern day Rafcon. Zato did ask Mick about modern day Rafcon again, which could be a hint. So it's possible that the Nexus Prism like found the dormant Gold Ranger powers at the bottom of this lake or whatever, and at the waterfront, and took it up to Rafcon, and it's gonna go find our Gold Ranger Ion on modern day Rafcon, and he's gonna be brought back to Ion on modern day Rafcon. Sounds like a fun rhymey show. I don't know. So I think that could be a possibility. I think that that could play a role into it, is that it's making sure that Ion gets the Gold Ranger powers, possibly, since the Nexus Prism is known for choosing Rangers, or maybe it's not specifically choosing Ion, but it's just setting it up for someone to take the powers. So I think that's what happened. I think the Nexus Prism somehow has awoken the Gold Ranger powers, and is somehow going to play a role in Ion and getting the powers from Rafcon. But what do you guys think? Do you think that was the reason the Prism was in the water, or do you think it was just a coincidence? Who do you think the Gold Ranger will be? Do you think he will be one of the original Rangers, or do you think he's a modern day Rafconian? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you can get my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.